Bell to Bell promotion.
Tonight, Dylan Nix defends the MEW Maine State Championship in singles action against JP O'Reilly. Plus, in our Unplugged main event, JP O'Reilly goes one-on-one with Chris Rex. And it starts now.
Main event wrestling, bell to bell. Never know what's next. Bell to bell. The crowd is electric. Bell to bell. Hear 'em screaming, yeah, when they ring that bell. Welcome to the land of the champion. Opportunities here, but you ain't handed them. Gotta earn your spot. Gotta take your chance. Time to show the world when you face the champ. Any style of graps, we got the best around. Flying off the top, but get stretched on the ground. Packed in the building, line stretched around to witness greatness. The time is now. We got action, grapple, main events and what's happening. We got traction, all the matches. Our main events, that's what's happening.
Bell to Bell Unplugged. It is time for some championship action. JP O'Reilly. Recently, having to come to grips with losing a lot of championship gold. Literally slipping out of his fingertips onto the concrete. JP has new aspirations in the championship realm. And that starts with the Main Event Wrestling Maine State Championship. He's been on a roll lately. He's been speaking his mind. He's been saying what he needs to say. Jersey on, always ready for a fight. Dylan Nix. Feeling now. He's got a championship glow on him right now. Look at him. You can see the confidence has been growing in this man. Slow but steady wins the race. Nix for many years. A tag team specialist around the state of Maine. I've seen that dude in many tag wars. And now it's time for him to go solo. One-on-one with the best that Maine has to offer. And that's what he's doing. As Maine State Champion, vowing every county, every promotion, every champion who thinks they have enough to step up to a man like Dylan Nix. He wants it all, and he wants it now. And right now, I'm going to turn it down to ringside. My cohort tonight, Ethan Scott. Look at him, dapper, sexy. I'm going to turn it down to him at ringside. See if I get this music down. My goodness. First day on the job, kid? Oh, my. What are we doing here? Ethan, take it.
Introducing first the challenger to my right, from Fairfield, Maine. Hey. Tonight at 340 pounds, he is the hardcore maniac. You didn't give me an update on your card. JP O'Reilly.
Ethan's not wrong, man. You got to update that card if you lose the LBs.
299 pounds.
That's a 41-pound loss, folks, if you're keeping track at home.
Introducing next the champion to my left, from Amnesty, Maine. Who is in tonight at 266 pounds. He is reigning and defending Maine State Champion, the Nautical Nightmare, Dylan Nix.
Now, this is a tough test for Dylan Nix right now. JP O'Reilly, unpredictable as they come. We've seen it the past couple months. I mean, taking out Eric Johnson, couldn't believe that myself. But now, let's put that all behind you. Let's just put that in the rearview mirror, because now it's championship time. I'm about to be joined by Ethan Scott. How you doing, young man?
Doing all right, a little bit forgetful about our competitors' ways. You know, JP looking slim, looking trim, $2.99.
I was just burying him. I said, you got to check in with your ring announcer, man. But hey, that just shows how laser focused he is on this championship bout right now, getting his hands on some gold. He says, I don't give a damn. I'm not talking to you. I'm laser focused right now. Mo Tardy, give me the signal, my man. We are off to the races, Ethan Scott. Listen to this place. Hundreds, maybe thousands poured in here tonight for the main event here. All unplugged.
JP O'Reilly, no stranger to championships. Multiple-time hardcore champion in his own right.
Tag team talking about. Well, yeah, slipped through his fingers, those two. But now, hey, it's a new focus. It's a new day. Yes, it is for JP O'Reilly. And this could turn it all around. Dylan Nix putting himself in a position for trouble potentially with this really an open contract. Every town that he's in, he says, let me fight your best. Who wants to step up and think they can hang with me? And I love it. He's branching out from the tag team competitor that we've grown to know and love over the past few years. And now he's going all solo. I do dig it. It's a big risk.
Very big risk. Dylan Nix becoming a journeyman's champion. I've ridden the roads with him lately, and he brings that belt with him wherever he goes, willing to face anyone and everyone defending the Maine State Championship.
He's always down to clown, man. I appreciate that about him, because that's the kind of champion that you want. JP O'Reilly, I don't know what I'm getting from this cat lately. I was just talking about Eric Johnson, the guy who brought him into this wrestling world, turning his back on him recently. And, of course, we've seen him in tag team action recently here on Unplugged with Alan Bano. Dylan Nix says, I'll send you right back to Bano Town. Big splash in the corner. Nix in with the back elbow. Nice little combo.
Dylan Nix focused in on beautiful suplex, getting the big man over.
Buttered his biscuit with that one, Ethan Scott. Dylan Nix on a roll here. The suplex cephalopod. He says, ref, get the hell out of the way.
Going for a elbow. That flying elbow off the ropes.
Nicely done into the cover. That's only a 2 count. Referee Mo Tardy right there. Getting the hey-o there from Dylan Nix. Saying, hey, let me do my thing, man. Dylan Nix all about that combo offense right now.
Gotta watch yourself when you're in the ring with Dylan Nix. Don't let his size fool you. He is very quick. That was a mistake. Almost pulled something out of nowhere, but JP had that scouted.
I'm about to pull his groin on that one. Tough landing there for Dylan Nix.
JP. Oh, beautiful kick by the hardcore maniac.
Get that hammer.
Hoping that's enough, but sadly only a 1.
Just a 1 count, but look at the pain Dylan Nix is in right now.
Oh! Stomping right on that forearm.
That is not what you want. JP now berating him. We got to be smarter than that. Hey, these guys are friends. I guess when it comes down to the nitty-gritty, when it's about that white strap that encapsulates the state of Maine, 15 pounds of gold, man, things change, to put it lightly.
Now I'm gonna squish it.
Here we go.
Big charge into the corner from JP O'Reilly. Definitely loves to use his body as a weapon.
He says, if I can't use the foreign objects that I want to use, I'll just put my body to good use. And we've seen this time and time again, Ethan Scott. He's about to go rolling right now.
Going for a cannonball! Oh, good God. Just crushing Dylan Nix into the corner. Rolling him out, going for a pin. Mo Tardy says, no, it's a 2.
2 count from Mo Tardy. He's right on the ball tonight. He got 2 on that one. No argument there, pal. That's a stripe man. Referee. You can't argue with him, man. That's the law. This is so much law in the house tonight. We got 4 referees, damn. 5 of them. 5 referees, I'm being told. Here, tonight, Unplugged. Oh, wait a second. He's about to be unplugged from his body.
Good God. Beautiful German suplex, sending the hardcore maniac soaring. That took a lot out of Dylan Nix. Dylan used to throwing a lot of smaller competitors around, but he can throw a monster when he has to.
That's just a 2 count on the German suplex. Great. Great effectiveness right there from Dylan Nix. And you can see that. I mean, the crowd taking it all in right now as Nix trying to retain the Main Event Wrestling Maine State Championship. JP, that would be sure danger. Oh!
Flipping over with an arm wringer.
Oh, he's just setting him up.
Oh my God! 299 pounds, senton coming crashing down on Dylan Nix, crushing the life out of him.
For the love of Maine, for the love of Main Event Wrestling, for the love of Bell to Bell Unplugged, Dylan Nix fights on. Spectators are in awe right now as JP O'Reilly could be closing in on a championship win. I don't know if anybody expected such a fight, such a brawl here between these two who, as I said at one point, these guys friends, occasional training partners. It's crazy what the championship will do to you, and I believe he's got that Tuscan side claw in right now. JP O'Reilly has been perfecting that over the past few months, that Tuscan side claw.
Something you don't see often here in the state of Maine.
No, you did not see that every day. A little twist on there, and he's abandoned the hold. He must have something better in mind. Setting up Dylan Nix.
Charging into the corner, no one home. Dylan Nix catching the line. Oh my God! Beautiful suplex by Dylan Nix.
Nicely done on the toss. Both men are down. Referee Mo Tardy putting in that WORK. Ethan Scott, he is counting until the cows come home. But if he gets to the count of 10, Dylan Nix going to retain this championship. Both competitors staring. I don't think that's the way he wants to do it.
Dylan Nix is a fighting champion. He'd rather fight to the end than lay down. Big Polish hammer followed up by a back elbow. Oh, belly launching JP across the ring.
Good gravy. Hell of a throw.
Dylan Nix off the ropes. Oh! Brother leg drop from Dylan Nix. Looking to put him away here. Dylan throwing everything he has at JP O'Reilly, but JP, the hardcore maniac, persevering, fighting through it all.
Dylan Nix is dumbfounded at this point. Some of his best offensive maneuvers have been pulled out, and still JP O'Reilly answers the call, and he says, "Eat that, brother." Nice forearm right there. Nix says, "I got more on my sleeve, man." Oh! Tumbling and rumbling into the corner.
No one home in the corner. Dylan Nix with the boot up, climbing to the second rope. What's Dylan doing here?
This is risky.
Ooh. Polish hammer. Stunning Dylan Nix. JP. What is JP? Oh, no. Oh, no. That is a whole lot of man perched up high. Oh, JP says now this is going to hurt.
Oh, baby. He's looking for a super duper plex, man. A super duper plex. That would be, oh, wait.
Power bomb from the corner.
He whacked the back of his head hard, man.
JP might not know where he is right now.
That's Broken Coconut City right there. Broken Coconut City. And Dylan Nix says, "I don't give a damn about your coconut, JP. Get the hell on your feet."
Going for it over a point. Misses. Kick to the midsection. JP looking for a pile driver. But many chomping the nautical nightmare on his head.
That's got to be it. Tony, trying to get in position.
Hands on the rope!
Rope break.
Put the hands on the rope.
What? What do you mean? Hands on the rope. Two. His hands on the rope. His hands on the rope.
Put damn hands on the rope, Ethan Scott. You know what that means.
Rope break. Dylan Nix had the wherewithal to break up the count. JP thought he had it there with that pile driver.
I thought he had it right there, man. Mo Tardy with the eyes of a hawk here in the early summertime. He was able to sniff that one out. Dylan Nix hanging tough, rolling out, trying to turn. Asian into a cutter, man.
Ripcord
Welcome to enlightenment.
Once again, you profit off of the pathway. See, you've been doing this for a while now, Michael. You've been doing this for a while where you use our name, the pathway, what we're doing. Man, MEW started taking off when the pathway came along. But time and time again, you put us in tag match after tag match after tag match. When the only thing we want is a tag team title match. These problems have been going on for so long. Mr. Miller, will you talk to Michael about these problems?
The problems that you have been running roughshod on us for the last year have been ridiculous. We have dominated the tag division. The only reason why we keep losing is you keep screwing us. I'll said it before, I'll say it again. Your actions have consequences.
Now, Michael, we are reasonable men. We are reasonable. So do the right thing. Give us our tag team title match. If you don't, you're going to continue to have a problem. And you're going to continue to have problems. And bad things are going to keep happening to you, Michael. The pathway is open.
Welcome to enlightenment.
We would like to thank the Franklin Veterans Club for supporting Main Event Wrestling. The Franklin Veterans Club has proudly been serving local veterans in our community since 1979. The Franklin Veterans Club has been the home of Main Event Wrestling for the last 5 years, and we look forward to continue bringing professional wrestling to the Franklin Veterans Club in 2025. If you would like more information on the Franklin Veterans Club or its upcoming events, please visit franklinveteransclub.com or call 207-565-2977.
This is MEW Heavyweight Champion Jason Maverick, and you're watching Bell to Bell Unplugged.
It's time for our Unplugged main event. JP O'Reilly goes one-on-one with Chris Rex. Let's take you to the action.
And this thing is on immediately. On the floor. Chris Rex, JP O'Reilly, and Chris Rex, you got to believe in this locker room, has no friends left other than the pathway. Texarkana once again joined here by special guest Mike Turner. And I don't know what I expected from this match, but it's chaos right off the rip.
You know, JP O'Reilly is actually a fill-in. Alexander Lee could not make it this evening, and I really hope that JP O'Reilly rips Chris Rex's head off.
I'm right there with you, pal. I was disgusted, quite frankly, to see the actions on the Donkey Boy Bandit. Of course, Tabitha Brown. I mean, really the whole entire company of Main Event Wrestling. It was just distasteful and despicable. JP O'Reilly, hell of a stand-in here. Brought in last minute. It's not really going his way right now, but we are in his domain on the outside where things can get a little crazy, maybe a little extreme, a little hardcore, if you catch my drift. Chris Rex, though, putting a hurting on JP. It has just turned into a slugfest. Oh, and he's opened him up. He's got him wide open here. Who's going to chop him? Who wants to lay it on thick? There you go.
And the kid's now getting the best of Rex. It wouldn't take much more than a standard housefly to get the best of that little rat.
Going all around ringside here. JP back in control. And this one finally making its way into the ring. And that actually makes this official. Referee Motardi ringing the bell, and JP says, I'm going to continue to put a hurting on you, pal. 2 straight clotheslines right there. Chris Rex in a bad way in the corner, and here comes JP like a runaway freight train.
Now, JP is doing the job that I needed him to do. He's essentially taking Chris Rex out as we speak on the floor where he belongs. There's no love for Chris anymore. There is no love whatsoever.
I was just going to say, I got to wonder, I mean, a match like this must have you salivating a little bit because Chris Rex, cover here, for all the trust that you personally, that Main Event Wrestling as a promotion, put in Chris Rex, for him to just betray everybody like that, it left me speechless, to be quite honest. Oh, no!
You know, there's a lot of history with me and Rex. Narragansett High School actually being the first show that I brought Chris Rex up for 6 years ago. 6 years ago.
That's crazy. And for it to be like this today, it's just crazy what time does. And now he is on a new path. No pun intended. Referee Motardi, you better be careful. Better be careful. Referee Motardi ain't afraid to throw a disqualification out there right back to the choke. Nasty work here from Chris Rex off the ropes, and look at this. Oh, all of his body weight right on the back of JP.
You know, if Rex makes it out of this match, he's got a tough struggle ahead of him. Christian Franklin, Joel Maximo will actually be on hand taking on his student, Chris Rex.
Now that's very exciting. Of course, an independent wrestling legend. That might teach this kid a little thing or two. Chris Rex, no kid. He's been around the block. I gotta imagine he knows what he's doing. He has some kind of plan here with the pathway, but I don't really stand for it. The actions, how he's going about his business, none of us are very impressed, Chris Rex. Over the top of JP, that's a lot of man to move, Mike Turner, and I don't know if he's gonna do it. Oh no.
Down on the floor. Oh, JP has him up and over. All right, JP. You know, I hate to be one-sided here, but I can't. I am so upset with his actions.
It's not taking anything away from Chris Rex. I mean, we know he's a talented competitor. Battle-tested here in Main Event Wrestling, only a 2 count there from referee Motardi, but I mean, you got to take into account what we've seen here. It just was shocking. I mean, there's no other way to say it. And JP, though, great call here, is handling business right now. Oh, and he got caught. He got caught right there. And he might get caught again. Chris Rex annihilates him right there, and that might be it. No. Only 2. Let me not speak before the count is counted, huh? Just a 2 count from referee Motardi, and I think Chris Rex a little incensed.
You know, much like the Kelvin Strange strategy early on, trying to keep the big man down and keep him there. This might need be the break that he needs. Like you said, nothing. You can't take anything away from him. He's got all the potential in the world. He just chooses the wrong path. No pun intended.
He really did. He really did, and it's sad to see. But I am taking. Hey, we're watching this here. JP, able to evade. Oh, and absolutely destroys it. Drop kick. JP, that'll break your ribs. A senton connecting JP out of his body weight. Chris Rex was trying to evade, and that did not go his way. JP can hit that thing at all angles, any velocity. Any longitude and latitude, he can find you. He's trying to hook him up for the end right here, Mike Turner.
Yeah, the previous count looked a little slow on Motardi's end there, but like you said, the count is the count until it's over.
Oh, he is the man donning the stripes, and now Chris Rex is donning a couple of handprints. Oh, and he has just been pile driven. Good night.
Welcome to Enlightenment.
Joel, I'm not afraid of wrestling you. I'm not afraid of what you might do to me in that match. See, Joel, we go back. You're my trainer. You were my mentor. You're the man that guided me through this wild business we call professional wrestling. And I never wanted this match to happen. Not out of fear. Not out of fear for what you might do to me. Because I don't want to be the reason you go home to Elena a broken man. I don't want to be the reason you have to go home and retire from this business. Because going against me isn't Chris Rex from 14 years ago who was gullible and naive. This is Chris Rex who spent 14 years in this business, traveling the United States, following your footsteps, and I follow no more. So Joel, I don't want La Casa, Joel. I don't want Ludus, Joel. I don't want Fighting Spirit Wrestling, Joel. I want the Joel Maximo that I grew up watching. I want the Ring of Honor, Joel Maximo.
Name the damn company.
I want the TNA, Joel Maximo.
You see the X Division? I made that place.
I want the Joel Maximo who spent
9 years back and forth, tours, 22 days straight.
Wrestling in Japan. And if you're not ready to bring that, you're not going to survive, Joel.
Welcome to Enlightenment.
Saturday, July 26th. It's not just the heat bringing the fire. It's MEW Slugfest. Barbecue, beers, and brawls. We're throwing down in the dirt, baseball style, in the wildest show of the summer. The legendary Joel Maximo faces his former protege, Chris Rex. Will experience win out, or is the student ready to become the master? The MEW Championship is on the line when Jason Maverick defends his crown against the unpredictable Calvin Strange. Will Maverick knock it out of the park, or will he strike out? The Maine State Championship is defended in interpromotional warfare against Crown of Maine Wrestling. Eric Johnson must defend the Intergender Tag Team Championship on his own in a handicap showdown against Skylar and Troy Stevens. You better believe Eric Johnson will be swinging for the fences. The MEW Women's Division is bringing the heat with two massive matches. A fatal four-way clash between Chantal, Nahir Robles, Nikki Valentine, and Ronnie Payne. Plus, the showdown between Eden Gray and Journey Burke. Tag Team Mayhem explodes when Los Toxicos take on the Pathway. Who walks off the field and who gets carried out? Barbecue, cold drinks, family fun, and unforgettable action. This is Pro Wrestling meets Ballpark Chaos. Only at MEW Slugfest, Saturday, July 26, 4:30 p.m. in Franklin, Maine. Tickets are on sale now. Be there or miss the biggest bash of the summer.
Main Event Wrestling is proudly sponsored by Acadia Sunset Cabins, Luxury Picnics Acadia, and Frost Farm Town Hill.
Bell to Bell Promotion.